There's mac and cheese pizza. Okay. Yep. Good evening, everyone, for Prairie Heights High School in Brushy Prairie. It's Westview Warrior Basketball, streaming live at LaGwanamedia.com. Good to have you along tonight. We're sorry we couldn't bring you live video right off the bat here at Prairie Heights, but that will come along later after the game is finished. But we will bring you live audio throughout the evening. Tonight it'll be Westview, and of course Prairie Heights. Westview coming in with a 4-game winning streak on the line. They've defeated Garrett, Eastside, West Noble, and Plymouth their last 4 outings. And on the other side of the coin, the Prairie Heights Panthers have suffered through a rebuilding year, and they bring a 1-16 record into this evening's contest, and they are 0-8 in the Northeast Corner Conference. They have lost 6 in a row, and they were defeated. Their only victory of the year came back on January 11th at Hamilton by a score of 66-34. They've been defeated since by Bethany Christian, Whitco, DeKalb, Fremont, Central Noble. Of course, both of those were conference contests. Fort Wayne Canterbury, and, of course, they're up against a tough Westview team tonight. Westview, under the direction of Chandler Pribble, bring a 13-4 record overall into tonight's game, and they are 6-2 in a very tightly contested Northeast Corner Conference. Fairfield leads the pack in the Northeast Corner Conference, is tied with Lakeland. They both have 6-1 records. Fairfield is 14-4 overall, and Lakeland is 13-4. Central Noble also tied for the top, so there's 3 tied. They have a 6-1 conference record, and they are 14-5 overall. And then they're followed by Westview with 2 losses, Fremont with 2 losses, Westview with 1 more win than Fremont. Fremont will be on our schedule in a couple weeks. And then Angola follows Fremont with just 4 wins, West Noble with 4 wins, and then Eastside, Garrett, and Busco all have 1 win apiece. So Fairfield's at the top of the conference. Prairie Heights with a very young team this year. They have just 2 seniors on their roster. All the others are sophomores, juniors, and there's 1 freshman on Delmer Bontrager's squad. Delmer in his 3rd year coaching the Prairie Heights Panthers, and he is 30-34 overall in his coaching career here at Prairie Heights. And we'll take a break. We'll be right back with more from Prairie Heights High School as we hear from our game sponsor tonight, Weaver Furniture Sales. Give me a heads up when the national anthem's coming up. Tonight's game sponsor is Weaver Furniture Sales with 2 locations in Shipshewana south of US 20 on County Road 75 North and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. The pregame sponsor for this evening's game is J&R Solutions, providing unlimited internet no matter where you live. Our halftime sponsor is Pizza Depot in Millersburg, and their new location is open now in Middlebury. This evening's game is also brought to you by Shipshewana Trading Place, featuring the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday beginning at 9 a.m. By Height Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange. Also by Yoder Crossroads, located south of Shipshewana on the southwest corner of State Road 5 and US 20. By Emma Warehouse in downtown Emma. Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. Stutzman Power Equipment on US 20 West in Shipshewana. Also by Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Shipsy Automotive Service just south of US 20 on State Road 5. By LaGwana, your local creative services provider. Also by Animal Care Clinic of Topeka. Jerry Standard Service in downtown Middlebury. And Southwind Flooring, 7300 North, 1000 West in Shipshewana. Tonight's game is a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHSAA Champions Network. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back with tonight's pregame show and the starting lineups right after this timeout.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Tonight's Westview pregame show is brought to you by J&R Solutions, providing unlimited high-speed internet with no throttling and no contracts. Call them at 574-349-7673. Good to have you along tonight. This is Jerry Hostetler, Jamie Miller out of town, and Dan Byler trying to get over a bug that he's having. And so all by myself here at Prairie Heights tonight, as we get set to play some basketball between two Northeast Corner Conference foes. And we're getting set for our national anthem here shortly. Westview coming in with a 13-4 record, and Prairie Heights at 1-16. And as I mentioned, very young team, rebuilding year for Coach Bontrager and his Prairie Heights Panthers. Chandler Pibble on a bit of a winning streak here with four. They've won their last 4 consecutive contests. And they've got a tough schedule to end the season. Wawasee next Tuesday, Goshen, 2 NLC teams. Fremont then the following Tuesday. And Concord, of course, our annual game, regular season final game with the Concord Minutemen. That will be at Westview this year, as we will meet the Minutemen on our home court to finish out the regular season. And that Concord team, of course, is another Northern Lakes Conference team. So I can't believe it, but we're winding down on the 23-24 season. Now our national anthem. Good crowd on hand for tonight's ball game. A lot of Westview fans have come out on this beautiful February evening. I tell you, we normally don't get temperatures in the high 50s this time of year, so people are getting out and enjoying it. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First for the Westview Warriors, they'll go at one guard with Wade Springer, number 3. Also starting will be Austin Slaybaugh, the 6'1 freshman. Luke Helmuth, number 33. Wiley Minix, 6'2 senior. And Wyatt Zepp will round out the starting lineup for the Warriors. He's the center for Westview. And now for the Prairie Heights Panthers, under the direction of Delmer Bontrager. Number 1 is going to be Lane Yoder, a 6'1 sophomore at one of the guards. Number 2 is Cade Batchelor, 6'4 sophomore. Number 4 is 5'11 junior Carter Justice. Number 20 is 5'10 sophomore Leo Hare. And rounding out the lineup for Prairie Heights will be Jake Stoy, a 5'9 freshman. So we're set for basketball here at Prairie Heights. Good to have you along tonight. The Warriors in their road uniforms, white numerals trimmed in gold. Red, of course, their main color. Prairie Heights in their home whites with red numbers and trimmed in black. And the Warriors control the tip. With the ball in the backcourt, Austin Slaybaugh brings it across the timeline, works to Luke Helmuth out in the center circle. Luke goes right side to Wade Springer. Back out front, come to Minix. They swing it over on the left wing to Helmuth. He's going to try to drive, then shoots it off right side to Minix. Back to Helmuth, in the corner to Zepp. Zepp is double teamed down there, has it knocked away, but regains possession. Bounce pass in the corner to Wade Springer, throws it over the head of intended out there for Minix, and it goes over his head and out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover on the Warriors. Prairie Heights will be inbounding just to the right of the scorer's bench. Prairie Heights moving to our right. It'll be the west basket here at Prairie Heights. And an offensive foul. Nope, they're going to call that on Westview. It's Wade Springer picking up the foul. His first, team first. So Prairie Heights will inbound it just to the left of the Westview bench. Inbound pass comes to Jake Stoy. Stoy goes deep in the corner left side to Hare. Hare pulls it back out front on the dribble. Then gives off to Batchelor in the center circle. He'll go left side with it to Lane Yoder. Yoder picks up his dribble, right back to Batchelor out front. Ball knocked away and stolen by Wade Springer. He'll go across the lane on the pass to Wiley Minix, and Minix puts it in. Warriors score first here tonight. Lead it 2-0 with 6:44 to go in the first quarter. With the basketball, Hare for Prairie Heights. Looking for help on the left wing, and he'll throw it over the head. The pass was intended for Stoy, and it goes out of bounds. So the Warriors and the Prairie Heights Panthers trade similar turnovers here in the early going of this ball game. Westview will have it at midcourt. Austin Slaybaugh brings it across the timeline. Bounce passes it left side to Helmuth. Luke gives off left side to Zepp. Zepp almost loses it, gets it back. He'll take a little jumper off the baseline left side, misses, and the rebound's pulled down by Stoy, and here come the Panthers. Stoy being guarded by Wade Springer on the right wing. He'll throw it inside to Hare. Hare can't find any room. Quite a size disadvantage there with Zepp guarding him. Hare 5'10", Zepp for 6'7". Long three-pointer by Batchelor, and he hits it from the left wing. So Prairie Heights takes the lead at 3-2. Inside 6 minutes now to go in the first quarter. Helmuth controls on the left wing. Gives to Springer. Wide open for a three on the right side. No good. And over the back was Austin Slaybaugh on the attempted rebound. And Austin will pick up Westview's second team foul and his first. Caden Grau comes into the ball game as Zepp will get a rest for Westview. Cade Batchelor will inbound under pressure from Westview. Batchelor bounce passes it in to Stoy. Westview will back off. Stoy across the timeline, goes left side on the pass to Hare. Hare tries to drive on Minix. He'll shoot it out front to Batchelor. On the wing left side, Yoder. Back out front now to come to Stoy and now to Batchelor again. Batchelor controlling right wing. Takes it between the circles and then comes back right again. Good defense by Luke Helmuth. Backdoor pass, however, to Hare, and he puts it in off the glass. Good work by Prairie Heights to get that bucket, and the Panthers have a 3-point lead now at 5-2. Camden Yoder checks into the ball game for Westview as Austin Slayball will come out. At the free throw line will be Leo Hare. And he completes the 3-point play to give Prairie Heights a 6-2 lead now. 5:05 to go, first quarter. Wade Springer between the circles. He'll go left side to Luke. Inside pass to Grau under the basket. He's triple teamed. The ball knocked out of bounds. And Westview will bring it in just to the left of the Warrior basket underneath. Getting set to check in will be Keegan German for Prairie Heights. 5'9" sophomore. Also coming in is Caleb Freed, a 5'8" junior. Batchelor will get a rest. Wade Springer bounce passes it in to Wiley Minix. He loses a handle, goes out of bounds. It's going to stay in the hands of Westview. Wiley will inbound right in front of the Prairie Heights bench. Camden Yoder with it. Right side, it'll go to Luke Helmuth. Luke stops, looks for the shot. He's covered up there by Justice on defense, and we have a reach-in foul. It's going to be called on Carter Justice, number 4. First team foul on Prairie Heights. Into the ball game now, Messiah Solis, a 6'3" senior, one of 2 seniors on the Prairie Heights roster. And the first senior to see court action so far tonight. Minix to Camden Yoder, left side. Now to Luke Helmuth. He drives the lane, puts it up, got the basket to go, and he's fouled. Big bucket for Luke, the senior underneath. And he'll go to the Cherries stripe, trying to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. Austin Slayball will check in for Westview. Wiley Minix comes out. 4:37 to go, first quarter. 6-4, Westview trailing. And Helmuth completes a 3-point play. 81% free throw shooter for Luke. 6-5, the Warriors are within 1, and we have a whistle. Timeout called by Coach Bontrager of Prairie Heights as they were having trouble inbounding on the press. So it'll be a 30. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout. Back at Prairie Heights. Once again, Prairie Heights will be trying to inbound underneath the Westview basket. And once again, the Warriors will be full court pressing here. Inbounding will be Hare, Leo Hare. Still looking, and he'll lob it in. He gets it in just in time. Jake Stoy grabs the pass. He'll get it across the timeline under pressure from Westview. Now the ball fed to Freed. Freed goes up top between the circles to Stoy, and they'll work it over left side on the pass to Hare. Now to German. German gets it to Hare. Hare in the lane. Gets it out of the lane to the right side. In the corner now with the basketball is Freed. Now Solis on the baseline. He'll drive it, put it up off the glass, and got it. Prairie Heights with a 3-point lead. And Springer is fouled on the baseline by Solis as we come back Westview's way. Bob Neff, veteran official, calls the foul there on number 33, and that is Solis, his first. And now both teams with 3 team fouls. Solis comes back out of the ball game now. Coming back in are Lane Yoder and Cade Batchelor for the Panthers. Caden Grau will inbound for the Warriors underneath their own basket off to the left. Grau will lob it up top to Luke Helmuth. He drives it in the lane, a little floater in there, and he got it. Nice soft touch by Luke. Luke now leads his team with 5 of the Warriors' 7 points. With the basketball, Freed. Freed will feed it to German. Stops in the lane, has no room there. Bounce passes it to Yoder. Yoder has his pocket picked by Caden Grau. Westview with the numbers, and Luke Helmuth drops it in on the layup from the right side. Timeout called by Prairie Heights. This time it'll be a full timeout with 3:23 to go. First quarter, it's Westview 9 and Prairie Heights 8. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail, so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673. And we're back at Prairie Heights. 3:23 on the clock here in the first quarter. Westview with the lead. Prairie Heights has led most of the way in this first quarter. Westview just has taken a 1-point lead at 9-8. Prairie Heights with a basketball. In the corner left side is Carter Justice. He'll work it out front on the pass to Cade Yoder. Lane Yoder, rather. Now it comes to Cade Batchelor. With the ball is German. Keegan. He'll get it to Freed. Freed has it knocked away and stolen. Breakaway layup for Daniel Yoder, who's just come in, and he'll put it in off the glass. Daniel Yoder came in after that timeout, so we have 2 Yoders. And another steal. Luke Helmuth just grabs it right out of the hands of the Prairie Heights player and drives the length of the court and puts it in. 9 points now for Luke. 13-8 ball game, 2:25 to go first quarter. With the ball is Batchelor, has it knocked away. 3rd consecutive steal for Westview. And again, it's Helmuth driving and lays it off the front. And now the 3rd time out of the quarter is called by Prairie Heights. Helmuth now with 11 of his team's 15 points. 2:17 to go first quarter. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout. Custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, Plascoat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 60593-1404. Back at Prairie Heights High School, Westview with a 15-8 lead now over Prairie Heights, who started off well. But then Westview took the lead at 9-8, and they haven't looked back. 2:17 to go, opening quarter. Both teams breaking out of their huddle now as we'll resume action, and Prairie Heights will be inbounding underneath the Westview basket off to our left. Lane Yoder will inbound for Prairie Heights. He gets it into German. Now they'll go to Lane Yoder. Yoder up top to Justice. He drives the lane, gets up in the air, and he's going to get called for traveling. Got tied up there and came down with the basketball. So it'll be a traveling violation on Prairie Heights, and Westview will get it back. Daniel Yoder, Austin Slaybaugh, Camden Yoder, Wiley Minix, and Caden Grau on the floor for the Warriors. Good backdoor pass from Austin Slaybaugh to Minix, but he has it batted away. Good play by Prairie Heights' Bachelor on that to block it away. Prairie Heights with the basketball now. Justice has it knocked away, but Bachelor chases it down. Picks up his dribble between the circles and then gives off to Lane Yoder. Yoder to Justice, top of the circle. He'll go right side with it now to German. To Bachelor. Bachelor drives it into the lane, puts it up. Nothing but net for Bachelor. His 5th point of the night makes it a 5-point ball game. Westview with the lead. Back we come the other way. Grau fakes from the top of the key, drives, then feeds Daniel Yoder wide open underneath, and Daniel with his 4th point tonight. 17-10 now, Westview by 7 with 60 seconds to go, first quarter. Ball off the foot of Minix, didn't stop play. Justice gets it. He'll give it off to German. Bounce pass comes out front to Yoder. Bachelor down the baseline right side, wide open in the corner left side is German, and he misses. And it's knocked out of bounds off the fingertips of Caden Grau. It's going to be Prairie Heights basketball. Wyatt Zepp coming back in for the Warriors. Also coming in for the first time tonight will be Owen Brill for Westview. Inbounding for Prairie Heights is going to be Stoy. He lobs it into Bachelor. Now they get it to Stoy, and Stoy will work it out front. Gets it to Bachelor. He's being hawked by Wiley Minix. Now over to Yoder. Yoder has it knocked away, almost stolen by Zepp. And he'll get it to Stoy now. Stoy. With 15 seconds to go, first quarter. Shot from the corner, good by Justice, and that'll be a 3-pointer for Carter Justice, the 5'11 junior, to make it a 4-point ball game with 4 seconds to go, first quarter. Brill fakes, and Westview's not going to get a shot off before the buzzer sounds. So we played 8 minutes here at Prairie Heights, and our score after 1, Westview 17, Prairie Heights 13. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this 60-second timeout.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
30 now, a little bit around 35, 105.
Hear the calls of the auctioneers at the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Feel the thrill as 6 to 9 auctioneers showcase a variety of antiques, collectibles, treasures, and more. Whether in search of a unique find or something for your next DIY project, you'll find it at the Shipshewana Auction, and it's different every week. Bid on thousands of items from pickers from all over. To learn how to buy or sell, visit ShipshewannaTradingPlace.com. Going once, twice,
Sold.
on the best deals at the Shipshewana Antique Auction.
Back at Prairie Heights, both teams busting out of their huddle for quarter number 2 here. The Heights will get it first. 17-13, Westview leading by 4. Inbounding will be Cade Bachelor for the Prairie Heights Panthers. He gets it in to Jake Stoy. Stoy will come out of the backcourt across the timeline. Bounce pass it right side to go to Hare. Hare works against Brill, gets a screen from Cade Batchelor. Now Hare picks up his dribble, bounce passes it to Solis on the baseline, right back to Hare. He drives, spins, can't get the shot off, so he gives to Justice. Justice, fall away jumper, and we have a traveling violation on Justice. So it'll be a turnover on Prairie Heights. And Westview will inbound underneath the Prairie Heights basket. Daniel Yoder stays in the lineup for Westview along with Wyatt Zepp, Wiley Minix, Owen Brill, and Austin Slaybaugh. Slaybaugh with the ball between the circles. He'll bounce pass it right side to Zepp. Zepp gets to Minix. They'll work it over to Brill for three from the right side. It's long, no good, and chased down by Stoy of Prairie Heights. 1 minute gone here in the second quarter. With the ball, Stoy out front, guarded by Slaybaugh. He'll get it to Hare, and now right side to Batchelor on the wing. Bounce pass between the circle, knocked away from Solis. Regains possession and gives off to Batchelor. Batchelor, as Minix tightens up the defense, now he'll get a screen from Solis. Solis unloads it, gets down into the corner on the three-point attempt. No good by Justice. Offensive rebound, shot long by Solis, and Austin Slaybaugh clears the glass. He'll give off to Yoder underneath, and we have a whistle, and a foul's going to be called. And I believe it'll be a shooting foul coming for Wyatt Zepp. Foul was called on Justice, Carter Justice. That'll be his second foul. First foul of the quarter for Prairie Heights. Owen Brill coming out, Daniel Yoder coming out for Westview. Luke Helmuth coming back in, along with Wade Springer for the Warriors. Lob pass comes into Springer. Quick pass from Wiley Minix inside to Austin Slaybaugh, and he bangs it in off the glass underneath. First two for Austin tonight. 19-13 now, Westview leads it. 2 minutes gone now here in the second quarter. Three in the air on the other end by Lane Yoder is missed, and Luke Helmuth comes down with the rebound for the Warriors. Has it knocked away, gets it back, wide open for a three for Luke, spins out, no good. Good offensive rebound by Austin Slaybaugh. He'll take it out on the right side, then work it all the way around to Luke Helmuth. Inside pass to Zepp. Zepp wings it out front to Austin Slaybaugh. Tries to drive, good spin move, has it batted away. It's going to stay in the possession of Westview. Good defense by Prairie Heights. Wade Springer will inbound for the Warriors. Just to the left of their own basket underneath. Springer out front, it'll come to Austin Slaybaugh. Minix gets it back into Springer. Three-pointer in the air by Lucas Long from the right side, and the rebound's pulled down by Hare. 5:20 to go in the first half. Westview controls with a 6-point lead at 19-13. Out front is Stoy with the ball, being guarded by Wade Springer. Now coming up to help with Zepp. Ball comes to Solis. Swing it all the way around in the corner left side to Hare. Hare is stopped on the baseline. He'll give it to Solis. Solis double dribbles. Zepp comes back out of the ball game. Back in will be Cade Grau for Westview. Also, Batchelor's coming back in for Prairie Heights, and getting a rest will be Leo Hare. Solis comes out. Freed comes in for the Panthers as well. Austin Slaybaugh trots it up court for Westview. Gets it across the timeline on the pass to Luke Helmuth. He'll go right side to Caden Brown out of Minix. Luke Helmuth tries to drive the lane. Comes back out on the pass to Wade Springer. Back to Helmuth. Helmuth right side to Caden Grau. He'll dish it in to Minix on a post up. Can't find any room there, but gets it to Grau outside. They're going to give him 2 on that. Right near that arc, but just had a foot inside. So it's 21-13, 2-pointer for Grau. And for Caden, that's his first 2 of the night. Another traveling violation on Prairie Heights, so back will come the other way. As I mentioned, it's been a struggle for Prairie Heights this year. Just 1 victory in 17 of their ball games here. 1-16 coming in. They're 0-8 in the conference. Westview with the ball. Wade Springer dishes it inside. Luke Helmuth off the glass, and he got it. Another timeout called by Coach Bontrager of Prairie Heights. Luke now with 13 points. Timeout on the court. 4 minutes to go, first half. Westview 23. Prairie Heights 13. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at 5 Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe, offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
Back at Prairie Heights, 10-point lead for the Warriors, 23-13. Exactly 4 minutes to go in the first half. Prairie Heights will be inbounding underneath the Warrior basket off to our left. Jake Stoy brings it up for Prairie Heights. He'll go to German. Lance Speck is into the ball game, has his pocket pick. Wade Springer brings it down. Left-handed layup is good for Wade. His first 2 points of the night for the Warriors. And they build a 12-point lead now. 3:35 to go first half. And we have an offensive foul that's going to be called on Prairie Heights. And it's going to go against number 12, and that's Keegan German. Second foul of the quarter on the Panthers. Westview yet to pick up a foul in the second quarter. Austin Slayball works it right side to Luke Helmuth. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Prairie Heights. It'll be Westview ball to the right of their own bucket underneath. Wade Springer will be the trigger man for the Warriors. He'll attempt to bring it in from that spot. Still looking. He'll lob it out front to Wiley Minix. They'll get it to Helmuth. Now to Grau. Grau takes it into the paint, puts it up, misses, gets his own rebound, put back, no good. Battle for the rebound. Still loose on the floor. We're going to have a scrum. Ball squirts out, and right there for it is Wade Springer. Grau inside, tries to put it up. This time he's fouled. It's going to be a shooting foul coming from Caden Grau as he tried to go up for the basket with no ball. They slapped it out of his hands. Caden Grau will be at the stripe shooting 2. Spins out on the first one. He'll get one more. Caden is 67% free throw shooter coming into tonight's ball game. He has 2 points all told with 3:08 to go in the second quarter. Second one, nothing but net for Caden. 26-13. Warriors have the Prairie Heights Panthers doubled up at this point with exactly 3 minutes to go first half. With the ball is Stoy. Stoy works at a Bachelor. Long three is good. Bachelor, long list of bachelors that have attended and played sports here at Prairie Heights, and they've all been great athletes. Shot off the baseline underneath is no good for Westview, and back comes Prairie Heights with it. German gets it down on the baseline. We're going to have an offensive foul is going to be called on Stoy. .235 to go first half. 26-16, Westview by 10. They'll be inbounding underneath the Prairie Heights Panthers basket. Austin Slaybaugh crosses the timeline, works the right side to Helmuth. Back out front, it'll come to Wiley Minix. Out of Slaybaugh, left side, drives it into the lane. He's triple teamed there. Gets the ball out in front. Wiley Minix picks it up. Wiley goes to Wade Springer. Back to Wiley. He'll take it to the free throw line and give off to Springer. Springer drives left side, can't find the shot. He'll give it back out front to Wiley. Immediately inside to Helmuth, and he puts it up off the glass from the left side and good. 15 now for Luke Helmuth. 28 for the Warriors, 16 for Prairie Heights with 1 minute and 52 seconds to go first half. After taking the lead at 9-8 in that first quarter, Westview really hasn't looked back. Ball loose, picked up by Prairie Heights. Down on the baseline was Yoder, and he has it knocked away and deflected into the hands of Grau. Grau goes right side to Helmuth, and Helmuth's hammered in the head as he goes up for the shot, and he'll go to the free throw line shooting 2. Luke 1 for 1 from the charity stripe tonight. Comes in as an 81% free throw shooter for Westview. 28-16, the Warriors by 12 with 1:28 to go in the first half. Shot by Luke, spins out. He'll get one more from that charity stripe. Zepp comes back in. Wiley Minix comes out for Westview. Couple of substitutions for Prairie Heights. Back into the ball game is Leo Hare and also Messiah Solis, the senior. Helmuth, one more shot coming for Luke. And that one goes in. Even 16 points now for Luke, which evens the total of Prairie Heights right now. 29-16. Minute 20 seconds to go first half. Prairie Heights bounces it on the baseline on an attempted pass. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be Westview basketball underneath the Prairie Heights basket. Counting down, 1:15 to halftime here. Westview, Camden Yoder's come back in for the Warriors. He'll lob it inside to Zepp. Zepp goes, puts it up, misses underneath from the left side. Ball knocked away by Luke Helmuth from Cade Batchelor on the rebound. And Prairie Heights will inbound it underneath the Westview basket. With the ball, bringing it up court is Stoy. He'll get it to Batchelor. Left side to German. Out of Batchelor. Inside a minute to go now in the first half. Bounce pass down low on the baseline to Hare. He'll work it in. Can't find a shot. Been in the lane for about 8 seconds. Finally gets out. Batchelor now drives. Good interception or attempt to. Grau ended up saving it from going out of bounds, but into the Prairie Heights hands. Batchelor now looks for the three, can't get it off. 25 seconds to go first half. 13-point lead for Westview at 29-16. Solis inside, Batchelor, reverse layup is good. Batchelor now with 9. 5 seconds to go in the first half. Luke Helmuth will take the last shot, and it's going to be short. Doesn't hit anything. Picked up by Batchelor, and the buzzer sounds. So we played 16 minutes here at Prairie Heights tonight. And our score at halftime is Westview 29 and Prairie Heights 18. We'll take a break and be back with the commissioner's report in 2 minutes.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. C-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
LaGwana is your local one-stop shop for design, print and signage, vehicle graphics, publications, web design, photography, promotional products. LaGwana, the better we know you, the better we serve you. Like what you see? Get started today at LaGwana.com. LaGwana, helping you get where you LaGwana go.
Shipshe Automotive Service provides 5-star auto repair services in the Shipshewana area. See Shipshe Automotive's professional auto repair technicians for advanced diagnostics for your vehicle. From suspension and alignment to AC repair, brakes, and general maintenance, with Shipshe Automotive Service, you gain a partner you can trust with all your auto repair needs. Shipshe Automotive Service also provides 24-hour towing service. That's Shipshe Automotive Service, 260-768-7119.
Pizza Depot on South Jefferson Street in Millersburg features delicious pizza and breadsticks, along with fresh salads. Dine-in, carry-out, and delivery are all available at Pizza Depot. Pizza Depot, 104 South Jefferson Street in Millersburg. 574-642-4229.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA. It's called Commissioner's Corner with Paul Neidig, the Commissioner of the IHSAA. Paul, welcome. Weather is chilly, but it's not going to keep us out of the IHSAA headquarters on Sunday night for the pairing show.
No, Coach, it isn't. And, it's kind of, around this state, been a tradition that we get together and we figure out what these tournaments are going to look like. And Sunday it is. And appreciate you and Greg Rakestraw coming to here to kick this tournament off. It's season, and we're ready to roll here.
And obviously, since it's tournament time, the weather's bad. At least we don't have a lot of snow, but record-breaking cold. So just another winter in Indiana.
Good news is we play inside. All you got to do is get to the facility and walk in those doors, and the heat will greet you. So yeah, I mean it is cold, but that's part of what makes Indiana, and it'll warm up eventually, but it'll be warm in those gyms for sure.
Another thing that makes Indiana is the IHSA Champions Network, which is a unrivaled type of situation in the country where all of our sports have dedicated pairing shows, as we're doing for the girls basketball tournament on Sunday, and it's an unbelievably important endeavor for the IHSA to have the Champions Network, and it fills such a tremendous I wouldn't say void, but it fills a need that people have to learn more and more about sports around our state. And so congratulations in advance for the great job that the IHSA Champions Network does for everyone.
Thanks, Coach. And, one thing that we're most proud about, it's a phenomenal release for high school sports, but it is an education-based system. We have so many schools. I think the last time I saw the numbers, like 168 schools have students learning to become broadcasters on their high school networks and at their local schools. And so we've got almost half the schools in the state are doing their own thing, teaching students. And I think that is an important piece of what the Champions Network does. And the other thing and I think sometimes people say, why can't it be free? Well, it can't be free because we pay talent and all the other things, but the sectional level is free to watch and the regional level is free to watch for those that we can get broadcast. But then, the only levels that we charge for are semi-state and state finals, and it's still just the cost of a ticket. And so we think it's reasonable. Wish we didn't have to do that, but it's just part of television today.
Another addition, you guys are always adding things to the IHSA Champions Network, have a podcast coming out called The Insider. Tell me about this new project.
Yeah, Coach, it's a new project. We find that with media being so different today than it was, that we want to be able to release information about the association. We want to celebrate great coaches along the way and how they education-based individuals, and we're going to have all kinds of guests on there. But Janie Ulmer, is on this week's show along with Greg Rakestraw. We talk a lot about the girls basketball tournament. We're going to highlight things around the state. And one of the things they talked about at length was the blue chip game that was up at Frankfurt this past weekend, Case Arena. And our first feature coach interviews with the legend Dick Dullahan. Robert Falcons and Patty McCormick are going to do special features where they interview coaches, and Coach Dullahan is our first coach. And I saw a little bit of the broadcast, and Coach, he's still charming and energetic, and he can give a locker room talk still today. And so we're kind of excited about that. And who knows, Coach? I think you'll make an appearance on that show occasionally.
You want your ratings to tumble? I'll be glad to. He's the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. We're doing the pairing show Sunday from 5 until 7. Commissioner, thanks so much for your time. We'll look forward to spending time with you on Sunday.
We'll see you Sunday, Coach, and stay warm out there.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Back at Prairie Heights High School, minute and a half or so away from the start of the third quarter of play. Westview with a lead at 29-18 here. Let's take a look at the halftime scoring. First of all, for the Westview Warriors, they are led by senior Luke Helmuth with 16 points here in the first 16 minutes. 14 coming from the field, all on 2-point field goals, and then 2 for 3 from the charity stripe for Luke for a sweet 16 for the senior. Luke came in with an 11.5 point per game average, and he's going to increase that with his performance here tonight with still 16 more minutes to go. Also in the scorebook for the Warriors, Wade Springer with 2 points, Austin Slaybaugh with 2, Caden Grau with 3 on a regular field goal and a free throw, Wiley Minix with 2 points on a field goal, and Daniel Yoder off the bench with 2 field goals for 4 points. For the Prairie Heights Panthers in that first half, Cade Batchelor led the way with 9 points, a 3-pointer and 3 regular field goals. Carter Justice with a 3-point shot for 3. Also Leo Hare with 3 points on a field goal and a free throw, and rounding out the scoring for the Panthers was senior Messiah Solis with 2 points, and that coming from the field. So once again, our score at halftime, Westview 29 and Prairie Heights 18. Westview looking to improve their record tonight to 14-4 if they can sustain their game here in the second half. Be a big conference win for them as well on the road. That would take them to 7-2. Prairie Heights trying to break a 6-game losing streak. Their last victory came against Hamilton back on January 11th. Westview will inbound to begin the second half. Wade Springer, Austin Slaybaugh, Wiley Minix, Wyatt Zepp, and Luke Helmuth on the court for the Warriors. And Prairie Heights will start their original starters as well. Lane Yoder, Cade Batchelor, Carter Justice, Jake Stoy, missing one. Pick them up. Wyatt Zepp with a long 3-pointer. And he hits his first points of the night. Good way to start the second half for Wyatt. 32-18 now. Westview up. With the ball, Prairie Heights. They are to our left, going to the east basket here at Prairie Heights. Cade Batchelor, inside pass to Solis. He puts it up and got it off the glass, and he's fouled. 4 now for Solis. Chance to make it 5 with a successful free toss here. Cuts the Warrior lead down to 12. And now 11 as Solis hits his free throw. 32-21. Not quite a minute gone by here in the third quarter. Wade Springer works it right side to Austin Slaybaugh. He'll give it to Zepp. Wyatt in the corner left side gives to Wiley Minix. Springer now in the corner left side. Now to Zepp. He'll lob it inside to Austin Slaybaugh, cutting toward the basket. Beautiful play by Austin. Caught himself unbalanced, but he was able to get it in the hoop. Cade Batchelor drives it, then shoots it out right side in the corner to Stoy. No look pass comes to Hare. Back out front, it'll come to Stoy. He'll back it up and set up the offense. Stoy being guarded there by Wiley Minix. And he throws it over the head. Austin Slaybaugh chases it down, goes out of bounds as he threw it off the body of Lane Yoder, and it'll be Westview basketball down in the corner underneath the Prairie Heights basket. Springer gets it to Minix. Out front, it'll come to Zepp. Zepp left side of Minix. Minix guarded by Batchelor. Now to Zepp deep in the corner left side. He's guarded by Solis. Austin Slaybaugh. He'll take it down the lane and then dish it off right side to Wade Springer. Now to Zepp for another 3. Misses that one from the right wing. With it now as Prairie Heights driving toward the basket was Hare. Misses a shot, but he's going to get a couple from the free throw line. Hare with 2 free throws coming his way has 3 points. Shots up off the front of the rim, no good. He'll get one more. That one's up and good. 34-22, 12-point lead for Westview with inside 6 minutes now to go in the third quarter. Wade Springer lobs it inside to Zepp. Zepp double team, gets it out of trouble to Luke Helmuth in the lane. Now he'll go off to Minix for 3, and Wiley hits it. First 3 of the night for Wiley, 5 points altogether. Let the ball, Stoy drives it and gives off to Batchelor deep in the left corner. Takes it down the baseline, shoots it out front to Yoder. He'll get it down underneath the Stoy. Good interception by Luke Helmuth on the attempted pass. He'll get it to Minix, right side of Springer. Back to Luke out front. Now to Wade, right side. Springer holds up on the wing right side and then gives off to Austin Slaybaugh out front. Now to Minix on the wing. Zepp down low on the baseline. Solis on him like glue. And Zepp has it stripped away and stolen by Lane Yoder. Back comes Prairie Heights now with the ball is Stoy. Stoy goes right side in the corner to Hare. Hare drives it into the lane. Can't find the shot there. Gives out to Lane Yoder out front. Lane, good defense by Austin Slaybaugh, and he steals the basketball. Prairie Heights had the numbers. He misses the layup. Austin's shaking up a little bit. He's getting up slowly after falling to the floor underneath the basket of Westview. Cade Batchelor tries to shoot it inside on the pass to Solis, and it's behind him and out of bounds. 37-22 now. Westview will inbound it underneath the Prairie Heights basket. Austin Slaybaugh brings it into Wade Springer. 4 minutes, 13 seconds to go, third quarter. 37-22, Westview with the lead. Springer lobs it inside to Minix. Minix is fouled from behind. And I believe that's going to be against 12, and it will, and that's German. Second foul on him, and that is the first team foul on Prairie Heights here in the third quarter. Westview with 2 team fouls. Minix receives the inbound pass from Springer. He'll get it to Austin Slaybaugh. Slaybaugh takes it into the lane and gives off to Wade Springer. Springer down the lane, stops up short, gives to Minix, wide open for 3, and he hits from the right side. Wiley with his second three-pointer of the quarter gives Westview a 40-22 lead now with 3:40 to go in the third quarter. With the ball, Leo Hare. Hare gets it out front to Stoy. Stoy takes it down to the baseline. He's tripped. That's going to go against Wade Springer. For Wade, that'll be his third foul. Third team foul as well on Westview as Wade will come out of the ball game. Checking in for the Warriors will be Camden Yoder. Inbounding will be Jake Stoy to the left, extended underneath the Prairie Heights basket. He gets into Batchelor. Batchelor with a strong move inside, misses a shot, and it rebounds yanked down by Westview's Luke Helmuth. Grau back to Luke. Luke works it out front to Wiley Minix. Minix bounce pass down on the baseline to Austin Slaybaugh. Give and go. Shots up, no good by Luke. It's going to be short, but it'll be a 2-shot foul coming as he was fouled by number 22, Jake Stoy. For Stoy, that's his third. Second team foul on Prairie Heights in the quarter. Luke at the free throw line. 16 points for Luke in that first half, and he hits his first point so far in this half with that one, with 3:10 to go. 41-22, Westview by 19. One more shot for Helmuth, and he hits them both. 18 now for Luke. 42-22, Westview's built a 20-point lead. Down to 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wide open in the corner for a 3 is Justice, and he hits. Carter Justice, a junior. Second 3 of the evening. First in this half. Ball knocked away underneath. Cade Batchelor comes up with a steal. And back the Panthers come. Keegan German with the ball. Goes left side with it to Hare. Hare stops up in the free throw circle. Gives off to Justice. Then out front it'll come to Stoy. They'll work it right side of Batchelor. Deep in the corner now it'll go to Hare. Hare. Good defense by Wiley Minix on the baseline. Worked out front to Batchelor. Batchelor calls out the play with the fist in the air. And then dishes it off right side to Hare. Hare takes it into the lane. Then gives off to Stoy. Stoy has it knocked away but gets it back. Feeds it underneath. No room to shoot under there. And now we have a whistle. A foul's going to be called. Batchelor did a little acting there, but it worked because he got the foul called on Westview. And that's going to go against Luke Helmuth. And for Luke, that's only his first. So Prairie Heights will inbound it right in front of their cheer block across the court from us. Keegan German will inbound it for Prairie Heights. He'll get it into Justice. Now down low to Batchelor, and we have an offensive foul called on Cade Batchelor. For Batchelor, that's only his first foul. Minute 57 seconds to go in the third quarter. Westview 42, Prairie Heights 25. Solis and Lane Yoder will come back in for Prairie Heights. Coming out will be Hare as well as Batchelor. Wade Springer gets the inbound pass from Caden Grau. To go right side to Camden Yoder. Camden bounce passes it to Wiley. Wade left open for three. Spins around, no good, and rebounds Solis. Outlet pass knocked down by Wiley Minix, but getting the basketball, Stoy. Stoy drives it down the lane. He'll force it up off the glass. Missed, but he's fouled. It's going to be a two-shot foul coming for Jake Stoy. And that foul is going to be called on Daniel Yoder, who had just come into the ball game. That'll be Daniel's first. Timeout is called on the court. Minute 34 to go in the third quarter. Westview 42, Prairie Heights 25. We'll be back right after this 60-second timeout.
Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, blast coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204.
Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673. Back at Prairie Heights, Westview 42, Prairie Heights 25. Both teams out of their huddle after the long timeout. And at the charity stripe will be Jake Stoy. Hasn't scored yet tonight. Jake, the only freshman on the roster for Coach Bontrager. First shot's in the air, short. They'll get one more. Looking ahead, we'll be back home on Tuesday, next Tuesday against the Wawasee Warriors. Second shot by Stoy is good. And then next Friday, we'll be over at Goshen to battle the Red Hawks. Westview with the ball. Wade Springer to Camden Yoder. Camden between the circles goes to Daniel Yoder high on the wing. Bounce pass underneath to Wiley Minix and back out to Grau left side on the wing. Grau looking for help. Gives it to Camden Yoder, now to Daniel Yoder. Westview working it around the perimeter here. 63 seconds to go, third quarter. 42-26 Westview. Camden with a three. Misses. Ball deflected off the body and the shoulder of Messiah Solis. It'll be Westview basketball. Now they're going to call a foul, I believe. It was a foul. So it's going to be 33. Solis gets the foul. That'll be his third foul. 55 seconds to go in the quarter. Long three by Minix is no good off the back of the rim. Daniel Yoder with the offensive rebound for the Warriors. Right side, Grau gets a pass from Springer. Drives the baseline, puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound again by Daniel Yoder, the freshman. Back out to Wade Springer. Out of Camden Yoder. 35 seconds to go, third quarter. 42-26. Wiley Minix between the circles. Takes it left side to Springer. Springer drives it down the lane, left wide open, puts it in, spins out. Solis, good defense there, got up in his face. Justice now with the basketball. He'll give it to Yoder, and underneath he's fouled by Westview with just 12.2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Foul's going to be on Wade Springer, and for Wade, that's going to be number 4. Fifth foul of the quarter for Westview. It's going to be a two-shot foul coming on the bonus. And that's Lane Yoder getting his first free toss of the night, first points of the night. He'll get one more shot. Got some cotton stuck up the left nostril. Misses a second, but the offensive rebound by Justice. He'll work it back out front to Yoder. Now 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Stoy inside. They're not going to get a shot off, and they don't. So we played 3 quarters now from Prairie Heights. Westview 42, Prairie Heights 27. We'll be back with the 4th and final quarter tonight right after this 60-second timeout.
Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
We're back, ready to start the 4th quarter. Scores around the area in the conference. Fairfield leading Fremont. That's a final, actually, 74-66. Thank you to Andrew Byler. Prairie Heights with the ball to begin the 4th quarter. Batchelor underneath, bangs it in off the glass. 9 points now for Batchelor tonight. 42-29 Westview with the lead in the basketball. In the corner, Brill, who's just come into the ball game. Caden Grau now out front. He misses a 3 from the top of the key. And now we have a tie-up down inside the lane of the Westview side of the basketball court. And it's going to be a held ball. Inbounding will be Caden Grau. It's going to be Westview ball on the alternating possession. Solis now will come in for Prairie Heights. Camden Yoder will inbound for the Warriors. He's going to lob it over the top to Luke Helmuth right at the free throw line. Has it knocked away and stolen by Solis. Solis gets it ahead to Stoy. Stoy has it knocked away from behind by Daniel Yoder. Picked up by Brill to Caden Grau. He'll drive, puts it up, spins it off the rim. No good. Solis with a rebound. Quickly back the other way. All knocked away by Daniel Yoder. Now we're coming this way. Holy moly, we've got some barnyard street basketball going on. Knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay in the possession of Westview. And once again, Camden Yoder will inbound. Camden Yoder looking, still looking. He'll get it into Caden Grau. Grau has it stripped away by Solis. Cade Batchelor across the timeline for Prairie Heights. He stops up short and then stolen away. Driving is Camden Yoder. Good quick move by Camden. And he puts it up and in. First 2 points of the game for Camden Yoder tonight. We have a timeout on the court. 6:42 to go in the ball game. Westview 44 and Prairie Heights 29. And we're going to have a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail, so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Shipshe Automotive Service provides 5-star auto repair services in the Shipshewana area. See Shipshe Automotive's professional auto repair technicians for advanced diagnostics for your vehicle. From suspension and alignment to AC repair, brakes, and general maintenance, with Shipshe Automotive Service, you gain a partner you can trust with all your auto repair needs. Shipshe Automotive Service also provides 24-hour towing service. That's Shipshe Automotive Service, 260-768-7119.
Another conference game going on. Eastside leading Garrett 41-37 with 2:57 left in the ball game. And we have a whistle, and it's going to be a turnover on Prairie Heights as we resume action after the timeout. So Westview will get it right back. 44-29. 6.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Westview with a big lead. Luke Helmuth works out front for Westview. Get it to Camden Yoder. We'll spread things out a little bit. Luke Helmuth on the floor along with Caden Grau, Camden Yoder, Owen Brill, and Wyatt Zepp. And we have a foul on a reach-in. That's going to be called on Cade Batchelor, number 2 on Cade. (44-29). Lob pass inside to Zepp, right back to Grau, and they'll swing it around to Luke Helmuth. Back out front, it'll come to Camden Yoder. Camden to Grau. Inside 6 minutes now to go in the ball game. Luke drives it down the lane, gives to Zepp. Zepp drives, puts it up and in. And that is why Luke Helmuth leads his team in assists. A little over 3 a game, almost 4. Shots up, no good. Solis with the putback, no good on the offensive rebound, but Zepp pulls it down for Westview. Camden Yoder drives it down the lane, dishes off left side to Brill. Brill will try to drive it toward the basket, and he's reached in on and fouled. And that's going to go against freshman Jake Stoy. We have Leo Hare coming back in for Prairie Heights along with Carter Justice. Coming to the bench will be Keegan German and Lane Yoder. Camden Yoder lobs it in to Helmuth. He'll get it to Brill. Brill inside Zepp, and before the shot was taken, we had a foul. And that's going to go against Prairie Heights. And let's see who they're going to call that one on. It'll be 33, and that's Solis. It's going to be number 4 on Messiah Solis. Camden Yoder inbounding for Westview. Lob comes into Luke Helmuth. Almost had his stripped away, but we have a loose ball now, and it's going to be a held ball. And it's going to be Prairie Heights ball on the alternating possession. 5:12 to go now in the ball game. Westview 46, Prairie Heights 29. Heights will bring it up. With the basketball is Gurman. Goes left side, almost carried it. Is able to get it under control. Gives it out front to Cade Batchelor. Batchelor drives it down the lane, deflected, but right into the hands of Solis. Can't get it to drop, and the rebound's yanked down by Zepp. He'll get it to Luke Helmuth, and back come the Warriors. 4:45 to go in the contest. Westview with a nice, comfortable 46-29 lead. Driving down the lane is Helmuth. He'll pull it back out front on a pass between the circles. Grau drives, gives off to Brill. Brill tries to go with a reverse layup. Can't do it. It's knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Westview ball as Cade Batchelor stripped Brill of the basketball. Stoy coming out. Back into the ball game will come Keegan German. Inbounding will be Camden Yoder for the Warriors. Camden gets it into Grau, right wing. Down to Luke from the free throw line, and he hits. 20 now for Luke tonight. Leads his team in that department. We should get Dan's chart out here to see where he is as far as that might be his highest output of the year. Ball goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by Westview. It's going to be Prairie Heights basketball. Yes, this definitely is the highest. He had 19 against Central Mobile. So Luke with his highest point performance of the night. Foul on Westview. That's going to go against Luke. That'll be his second. Inbounding the basketball will be Cade Batchelor. Batchelor out front, will come to Hare. Back to Batchelor on the right side. Tries to drive on Luke, not going to happen. German drives it down to the baseline, gives off to Solis. Solis has it stripped away, but gets it back. Three-pointer in the air by German is no good. Good block out by Grau, and he taps it out to Camden Yoder, and he's fouled immediately by Carter Justice. Carter Justice picks up his third personal foul. That's the fourth foul of the quarter for Prairie Heights. Westview with just one up to this point. Wiley Minix comes back into the ball game along with Austin Slabaugh for the Warriors. Grau and Camden Yoder come out for Westview. Wade Springer drives, shoots it across to Wiley Minix. Back out front, it'll come to Austin Slabaugh. 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Wiley with a deep three, misses. Picked up by Zepp. Oh, he could have jammed it, but he didn't. Put it in off the glass instead. 7 now for Wyatt. 50-29 Westview. 3:15 to go in the ball game. Inside pass to Hare. Hare in the lane, and he's fouled. The little guy, but he's strong. 5'10 sophomore Leo Hare will go to the free throw line. Nope, won the shooting foul, so they're going to take it out underneath the Prairie Heights basket. Keegan German will inbound it for the Panthers. The lob pass comes into Batchelor. Batchelor fakes the handoff, then pulls it back out between the circles. Actually, he's on the right side, way out in front. Now he'll get it to between the circles to here. Left side will go to German. Inside pass. Try to get it in. An interior pass on the baseline to Solis, but it was kicked out of bounds. That'll be Prairie Heights ball. Just to the left of their own basket underneath. Keegan German will inbound for the Panthers again. Deflected out of bounds by Wade Springer on the attempted inbound pass. 2:52 to go in the ball game. Westview 50, Prairie Heights 29. Luke Helmuth comes out. Should have a good hand, and he is. 20 points for Luke here tonight. His high point game. Batchelor inside the lane, puts it up, spins out, no good, but he'll get a couple of free throws. Batchelor's shot is good on the free throw. First one of the night. Second free throw is off the back of the rim, no good. Good hustle by Batchelor to knock it away, but Austin Slabaugh, good hustle on his own part there, chased it down. Zepp in the corner, left side, gets it out front to Austin Slabaugh. DeAndre Yoder, not a Zepp, and it goes off his fingertips. It was deflected. Right idea, just didn't work out, and that'll be Prairie Heights ball. 2:30 to go in the ball game. 20-point lead for Westview at 50-30. Bounce pass inside. Batchelor puts it up off the glass and good. 14 points for Batchelor, leading his team in that category. Whistle and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Justice. That'll be his fourth. Caleb Freed has come in, 5'8" junior for Prairie Heights. Number 24. Austin Slaybaugh will be at the line for Westviews in the bonus. First shot up by Austin's good. He has 5 now tonight. His high point game came against West Noble a few games back with 15. Came in averaging 5.7, so he's right there at his average. Second shot up, nothing but net for Austin Slaybaugh. Back to a 20-point lead for Westview at 52-32. Nearing the 2-minute mark now. Long three, no good by Caleb Freed. Rebound to Wyatt Zepp. 2 minutes to go now in the ball game. With the basketball is Christian Mauer, who's come in. Ball knocked away from Austin Slaybaugh. Loose on the floor. Scrum ensues. And finally a whistle blows. And we're going to have a tie-up. Sort things out. Now it's going to be a foul. It's going to be called on Lane Yoder. That'll be his first. And Wiley Minix will go to the free throw line for the first time this evening. Wiley with 2 3-pointers and a regular field goal. So he has 8. And he misses that free throw, but he'll get one more. Owen Brill comes in for Wyatt Zepp. Zeppy finishes with 7. Lance Speck checks back in for Prairie Heights. Also coming in for the first time tonight is another senior, 6'5" senior Gabe Kadish. One of 2 seniors on the Prairie Heights roster this year. He and Messiah Solis are the lone seniors. Second shot misses by Wiley, gets his own rebound, bounces right back to him. Westview with the ball. Owen Brill out front to Daniel Yoder. Minute 35 to go in the ball game. Wiley double teamed out front. He'll get it to Austin Slaybaugh. Austin almost lost his footing, but regains it. Now Daniel Yoder to Brill in the corner. Pulls it back out to Daniel. Good ball movement. Christian Howard with a long 3 is off the mark, no good. 52-32, Westview by 20. 60 seconds to go in the game. With the ball, Freed takes it down the baseline, but he's fouled by Noward. First on Christian tonight, 6'1" senior rather. Inbounding for Prairie Heights will be Jake Stoy, 5'9" freshman. Into the ball game now for Prairie Heights. Brady Strader, first time tonight, 6-foot sophomore. Also Caston Day, a 6'2" sophomore. Number 10. Inbounding will be Lance Speck. Speck gets it in the corner. Freed with a 3, and he hits. 52-35, 50 seconds to go now. Westview with the ball and the big lead. Camden down the baseline. Drive, puts it up. Brill, no good. Also in Mylan Miller for Westview. Driving is Camden Yoder. Brill will put up a 3, and it's no good. Bounces out. Grabbed by Gabe Kadish. He'll get it to Day. Inside pass to Kadish, or Day rather. 3 in the air again is no good this time by Freed. 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Westview's going to win it 52-35 over Prairie Heights as they pick up a conference road win here at Brushy Prairie. Final score here tonight, Westview 52 and Prairie Heights 35. take a short break here, 60 seconds. I'll be back with a quick scoring update, or finals, and we'll wrap things up from Prairie Heights in 60 seconds. Get another one ready.
Looking for unlimited high-speed internet with no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673. Pizza Depot on South Jefferson Street in Millersburg features delicious pizza and breadsticks, along with fresh salads. Dine in, carry out, and delivery are all available at Pizza Depot. Pizza Depot, 104 South Jefferson Street in Millersburg. 574-642-4229.
Back at Prairie Heights High School, where the Westview Warriors have defeated the Prairie Heights Panthers here tonight by a score of 52-35, sending Westview to their 14th win and their 5th consecutive win. And they've lost 4 on the season. They improved their NECC conference mark to 7-2 with this victory here tonight. Let's take a look at the scoring, first of all, for Prairie Heights. They were led in scoring by Cade Batchelor with 14, 5 regular field goals, a 3-pointer, and a free throw. Also on the scorebook for the Panthers was Lane Yoder with 1 foul late in the ball, one free throw late in the ball game. Carter Justice with a half a dozen on 2 3-pointers. Leo Hare, a sophomore, with 4 points, regular field goal and 2 free throws. Jake Stoy with 1 point. Caleb Freed off the bench late in the game for a 3-pointer. And Messiah Solis, the only senior to score here tonight, he had 5, 2 regular field goals and a free throw. And that makes 35 points for Prairie Heights. For Westview, they were led tonight by senior Luke Helmuth with his highest performance of the season with 20 points. Luke with 16 in that first half and managed just 4 in the second half, but Westview used their bench a lot here tonight with the big lead. So Luke, congratulations to him for his highest performance of the season at 20 points. Also in the book for the Warriors, scoring-wise, was Wiley Minix with 8 points, including 2 3-pointers and a regular field goal. Wyatt Zepp had 7. He had a 3-pointer in the second half, along with 2 regular field goals for his 7. Daniel Yoder with 4 points off the bench in the first half on 2 regular field goals. Austin Slaybaugh with a half dozen, 2 regular field goals and 2 free throws for Austin. Camden Yoder with 2 points, that coming from the field. Wade Springer on 1 regular field goal for 2 points as well. Caden Grau with 3 points here tonight on a regular field goal and a free throw. So that'll do it for tonight from Prairie Heights. Don't forget, coming up next Tuesday, we'll be back home at Westview as the Wawasee Warriors will come to Westview to take on our Westview Warriors. And let's see, coming into tonight's action, Wawasee had a record of 6-12 on the year, and they're doing battle, I believe, with Goshen. Yes, Goshen Redskins tonight. I don't have a score on that, I don't believe. But Westview will be hosting the Wawasee Warriors next Tuesday. If you can't make it out to Westview, make sure you join us for live coverage of that ball game right here on LaGwanamedia.com. Final score here tonight, Westview 52, Prairie Heights 35, Westview 14-4 7-2 in the conference. Prairie Heights 1-17 now overall, and 0-9 in the Northeast Corner Conference. Glad you could join me tonight. We'll look forward to seeing you on Tuesday night over at Westview High School. I want to remind you that tonight's halftime show was brought to you by Pizza Depot over in Millersburg. They are featuring mac and cheese pizza as their February pizza of the month. And, of course, now they're open in Middlebury as well, and you can call them at 574-822-7372. Our game sponsor tonight was Weaver Furniture Sales with 2 locations south of US 20 on County Road 75 North and the Davis Mercantile in downtown Shipshewana. Also, J&R Solutions, providing unlimited unlimited internet no matter where you live, was our pregame sponsor tonight. This evening's game was also brought to you by Shipshewana Trading Place. Also by Hyde Auto Body in LaGrange, Yoder Crossroads south of Shipshewana at the corner or the intersection of State Road 5 and US 20. Also by Emma Warehouse in downtown Emma, Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka, Stutzman Power Equipment, US 20 West in Shipshewana, Freedom Finish Works in Topeka, Shipshe Automotive just south of US 20 on State Road 5 in Shipshewana. LaGwana, your local creative services provider. Also by Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, Jerry Standard Service in downtown Middlebury, and South Wind Flooring on 1000 West in Shipshewana. Tonight's game was a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHS AA Champions Network. Good night, everyone.